Okay, Spiral Jetty by Robert Smithson. Um, there used to be a piece, a Robert Smithson piece at the DMA. It was there for quite a while in the contemporary section. It was this dirt on on the ground, and there were these mirrors in the dirt. It was kind of cool, but I don't think it's there right now. I'm sure it's not actually. So it's an earthwork. We haven't really had an earthwork yet. And so if you recall from the very beginning of the year, an earthwork is a art piece made out of the earth. And we can see that it is literally made out of what is around the Great Salt Lake in Utah, which is where this is located. Um, so when you look at this and you look just simply at the fact of look at the form in terms of the shape, right? And you think of this spiral. Hopefully you're thinking of things that, okay, what does that suggest to me? So hopefully you're thinking it suggests something cosmic, maybe. There's something, suggestive about a cycle, going round and round, but still developing in its way with the shape of the spiral there, right? This work is about Smithson's growing interest as well as the country's growing interest in the environmental movement. Look at the date. This is 1970. This is when Earth Day started. And so this is when the country is beginning, or certain people in the country are beginning to, um, kind of grow an awareness of taking care of the environment and what contemporary culture, or much what some of contemporary culture activity does to the environment. So there is a video that I want you to watch. So I want you to make sure that you do that. It's part of the presentation. So we call it an earthwork, but another way that we can describe this is land art. Land art. Obviously, this is not something you can make alone. You need somebody who knows how to deal with big moving dump trucks to make this work, right? So this is something he had assistance on. He actually created it when the water levels on the Great Salt Lake were really, really low, and and then not terribly long. So in 1972, actually, it got submerged by the water, and he knew that was going to happen. So he knew it wasn't going to always be visible. However, it has been visible since 2002 because of drought since 2002. So make sure that you do watch this video. Okay. And then we also want to think about when we look at this as something that suggests something maybe prehistoric, right? We might think of Stonehenge, maybe. I mean, it's not in a spiral, but it's in that circle shape, and it's made of huge pieces of stone. He What's also particularly interesting is the reddish color of the water around the Great Salt Lake because of the different minerals. Not the whole water, the whole Great Salt Lake isn't red, but the particular combination of minerals make certain part of it appear red. Um, and then compare that does a nice contrast with the salt, the literal salt that's in the Great Salt Lake, which is very crystalline, or looks even kind of like snow in some places. So here we have, you can read this yourself, and I expect you to. There is also a film that he made that goes along with that. So make sure that you Spiral Jetty's 50th birthday. Actually, it's 50. So I made this presentation, or I updated this presentation last year. The 50th birthday, of course, was last year, right? So we're now at the 51st birthday, and it's not this month; it's next month, because I did this presentation in April last year. So in April, it'll be the 51st presentation. So make sure that you read this snippet from this article about the birthday of Spiral Jetty. And then here is part of the film that was made. So you need to make sure that you watch that as well. Okay. And that here we see that red color that we can really see, what I was talking about earlier. I went to go see it 4 summers ago. I can't remember. It was super cool. And this is what I was talking about, the salt looking kind of like ice, right? It's really absolutely amazing. And we get the suggestion of the red in the color back there. Um, and yeah, I was really there. I was very proud of myself. Anyway, I was glad that I saw it. It was really pretty spectacular, and you can walk on it. That's the whole point. That's part of the point, is that you'll see from the movie that that he walks on it, and you are allowed to walk on it. Please, if you go, don't take any bits of rock with you from the spiral jetty. That would not be cool. I did take some salt from the lake, but not from the piece itself. Okay. All right. Thanks very much.